Welcome to your weekly session of MAXIM TV.
Yes, now if you're joining us for the first time, you may not be aware that the TV show is actually inspired by a magazine.
It certainly is. It's a bit like The Great Gatsby was the book that inspired the movie, except with a much smaller budget, shittier talent, and MAXIM TV is set in about 2003.
But Curly still thinks he is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Catch me if you can. Here's what's coming up on tonight's show.
One of the hottest women in the world.
We go backstage with the Hilltop Hoods.
And we find out how late is too late for a booty call.
Now, it's amazing we haven't yet featured something that takes up 45% of the internet's bandwidth.
Nope, not that. We're talking about cute pictures of cats and dogs.
But let's clear up something early on here. When it comes to animal testing, a lot of people are against it for good reason.
It's wrong, cruel, and totally unnecessary.
But when it comes to testing out eyebrows on dogs' faces,
we absolutely can't get enough of it.
I'd like a piccolo latte, please.
While we continue the theme that toes the line of animal cruelty,
we believe that a few moments of canine discomfort that leads to hours of global entertainment is actually for the greater good.
Enter dogs in tights.
Did someone order cottage cheese?
And if we're not holding back, dogs dressed up as humans is kind of tired and cliche.
But how about a dog that's dressed up as a high-trending human from the internet? I'm pretty sure this cat has been mimicking its bong-loving owner.
It's actually not that different to what a few of the MAXIM TV viewers do of a Thursday night, relaxing and sucking a few back.
Okay, now cats, and they're definitely not man's best friend, are they?
No, and although they're obnoxious little pricks that do whatever they like...
this actually is a little bit sad.
And funny.
The restaurant assured us that the cat was okay.
Yeah, they said it was a little bit on the dry side, but once they seasoned it, it made the perfect cat tartare. Moving on, if you do love your cat, why not learn the ancient art of cat massage?
There's an art to it?
Oh yeah, this woman's the expert.
It's time for cat massage. You don't need a swimming pool for this breaststroking. This is especially good for macho cats. Who's the best cat in the United States? It's you, Champer Damper. It's you.
And that's how cat ladies who live alone get the reputation of being batshit crazy. This is MAXIM Mail.
Now, I totally underestimated the craziness of the MAXIM Hot 100 party.
Oh wow, it's always a loose one, but I was next level this year. I really gave it some.
Yeah,
was I with anyone?
You're with someone from MAXIM TV.
Really? Like a MAXIM girl?
No.
Cover girl?
No.
Promo girl?
You're with Garfield.
Garfield, the overweight ranger that's been part of the show since day dot.
Yeah.
I gotta rein it in. This is not good.
Here's the better half of the night.
Just kissing or?
No, way more than kissing.
Publicly?
You were naked.
You are playing at the party tonight. What are we expecting?
Fun. Lots and lots of fun.
What is so crazy about a MAXIM party?
I think it's just like the dancing, the girls, the MAXIM girls. It just doesn't get any better.
Anticipating gift bags, champagne, and meeting celebrities.
Body shots? I'm thinking body shots.
I'm going to play it safe with the cocktails. Still a little bit hungover.
It's still early. It's 8 o'clock. By midnight, she might change her mind.
Maybe body shots with you.
Oh!
And how do you approach a beautiful MAXIM girl?
I'm not too sure, to be honest, yet. I'll have to wait and see tonight.
A few glasses of Devil's Cut confidence and see how you go?
Yeah, I think that will definitely be the case.
What advice have you got for any young dudes heading to a party that is very lady heavy?
They should have a cucumber in their slacks to give it that look.
Now, as an actor, do you put on an act when you meet women? How does it work inside your brain?
No, not really.
No?
No, I don't.
You just get the real deal.
I can't act in real life, dude.
How's the outfit on the dance floor?
You know, it's got the backlift going on.
Can we have a twirl there, Laura?
I'm just here to support the ladies, the Hot 100, and support the event.
Being a UFC fighter, I'm sure you've got a few good moves to the dance floor. What's your signature move? Can you give us a twirl? Everyone looks so good tonight.
Mate, what's your strike rate in that jacket?
0. 100% 0.
I actually don't use pick-up lines at all, man. I don't use pick-up lines at all.
What's your operation? How do you do it?
Just talk with them, get some confidence going, and then you see like chemistry, you know?
Have a couple of drinks?
Yeah, oh, definitely drinks.
I'm going to get really loose for a really small amount of time, and then I'm going to backdoor.
Are we going to get naked tonight?
Oh, no. Let's just say I'm an Italian man. I've got a lot of hot blood running through my system right now, and that is all I will say about what's going to happen in there. And what happens in there stays in there. That's it.
Mate, how did you get into it? The stunt driving, the crazy driving, how did you get stuck into this?
Yeah, basically we got a bit of a motorsport background, mainly in rallying, so national championship, state championship, club levels, and got offered the job at a national round of the championship actually, and the managers come up to me and said, oh, would you be interested in moving to Sydney? So Adelaide boy, it was a bit of a...
Get out of Stabberlade, leave your past behind. How many people have you killed? Obviously everyone's done a murder in Adelaide. Can you talk about how many murders you've done?
It's sort of on the lowdown, you know, we keep it pretty quiet.
Never been caught, which is a smart Stabberladian. What's the biggest stunts you guys do with the Isuzu Utes team D-Max? What sort of stuff are you pulling off?
We do quite a lot. There's in a 15-minute performance, we try and cram a fair bit in there. The driving on two wheels is probably one of the biggest spectacles because it's out of the norm, you know. You don't really think about driving a car on the two driver's side wheels.
That's just sort of balancing with the front wheel, just to keep you up on the side?
Yeah, on the driver's side, yep. So basically it's like riding your push bike, I guess. On a push bike, when you first start with your training wheels, you lean left or you lean right, and then you got it in the middle and you take the wheels off and away you go.
What sort of stuff have you seen out in the rallies? What sort of stacks are we looking at?
15 years of rallying or whatever. I've barrel-rolled cars down the road and then hit trees head on, hit trees side on, and also recently had a clip the rock on a 6-gear crest and barrel-rolled down the road into the trees and landed upside down and got out, and 20 seconds later she's on fire. So
got unlucky, then got real lucky all at the same time. Exactly. Now, if anyone watching at home wants to come and check you guys out, whereabouts do you go around the country?
Basically, we do shows, big royal shows and little ag shows. Anywhere from, we've been to Perth, Cairns is a regular, up the East Coast. Do Adelaide, we do Melbourne, and lots of country shows in between, you know. So.
Yeah, gotcha. So all year round, pretty much all around the country. You can check it out. I think we've got a website there you can have a bit of a peek at if you do want to check it out at home. It is, of course, Isuzu Utes Team D-Max coming to any sort of show near you. Thanks so much for the chat, Jack. Appreciate it, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
Bloody legend. Now, unless you're a convicted felon or you're trying the old balding, no, I choose to shave my head routine, chances are you won't be terribly inclined to rock a chrome dome.
No, I do not agree with that.
Really?
There are plenty of hot and healthy men out there that rock a bald head. It's confident and sexy.
Yeah, right. If bald is sexy, why don't you shave your upper lip?
Kelly. Here's our boss getting his head shaved.
We're at MAXIM Hot 100 party, and VS for Men Ambassador Rob, you've just taken to our boss's head. What happened? Talk us through it.
Well, basically we got started with the crew cut, and in there in front of all of his mates, we cut that hair off. So I don't know if you saw it before we started, but there was a lot of hair to get started with.
Not that much more, let's be honest, Downsy.
Well, it was all grey. I basically decided tonight that I'm going to embrace my older years, and I'm going grey.
Maybe not a silver fox, a silver possum.
I reckon I'll look a bit like George Clooney with white hair. What do you reckon?
He's been drinking, he's definitely been drinking. Talk us through the crew cut, what does it do?
So the crew cut's basically the crew cut maintainer. So it's for guys that have a crew cut and they basically want to keep it maintained at home so they can use it once a week. It keeps it from like a level 1, 2, 3 or 4 and trims it back into shape. So really simple to use. It's got 4 rotations and you just basically work it over the head. It fits really firm in the hand. You've got Japanese steel blades which are really strong, and you basically give yourself a bit of a head massage and a haircut at the same time. It's really cool.
Well, Lana, my co-host, has claimed that bald is sexy. Let's get her in for the touch test right now. Let's see if she actually... Come on in, Lana, let's have it.
It's time for the test.
Oh yeah.
How does that feel for you?
That feels fantastic.
Feels good for me too.
Yeah.
Think of all the time you'll save in the shower now. You don't have to shampoo all that hair.
Shower? I don't shower.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I think it's safe to say the crew cut is a winner. The crew is loving it. This is the Hot 100 MAXIM party for 2014. Still to come on the show, the women you wish you'd meet.
But right after the break, we see a large ranger try to get to third base.
When it comes to cocktails, it's hard to find one that's man-friendly.
And that girls like as well. But this year at the MAXIM Hot 100 party, Jim Beam served up a delicious cocktail.
And they taught us how to build it. It is the MAXIM Hot 100 party for 2014. It's not Russell Bland. No, it is Michael Nuria, brand ambassador for Jim Beam. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Lovely to be here, mate. Thanks for having me.
Mate, you've got a couple of hot cocktails you're throwing around, and everyone's loving them inside. What's the go?
Well, we've got a couple of cocktails going tonight, inspired by Jim Beam Devil's Cut. First one tonight, guys, Kentucky El Diablo, 45 mils of Devil's Cut.
Yep.
15 mils of bowls, creme de cassis liqueur, 15 mils of lime juice. Throw some ice in there as well, right to the top. You want to keep it cold. On top of that, we're going to add some Cascade ginger beer. Garnish it with a lime, give it a nice little mix, you're done.
Give us another one, Michael. Give us one more drink.
One more drink. We've got the Happy Hollow Lemonade tonight. That's what we're serving. So what it is basically 30 mils of Jim Beam Devil's Cut. We've got 20 mils of fresh lemon juice. We've got around 15 mils of sugar, or sugar syrup, which is 1 part sugar, 1 part water. Add some ice to that, and then we're going to top that with some soda water, Cascade soda water as well, and a nice mint sprig on top. Kind of like on the porch, summertime lemonade with a good kick of Jim Beam Devil's Cut bourbon.
Times it by 30 and make a bucket of the stuff.
Right on.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Michael.
You're welcome, mate. Thank you very much.
We have been talking up the Hoods. They've got a brand new album out, Walking Under Stars, and let's face it, they are far more than just some Aussie hip-hop band. They're the only one.
No, really iconic for me. They were actually the first ringtone on my first mobile
Really?
phone. Yeah.
Yeah, what did you have?
The nosebleed section. Looked around, the faces I know.
Oh, wow.
I fell in love with the people
I think
on the
that's
front
why I caught up with the
row.
Hoods this week. Here it is.
The Hilltop Hoods are to Aussie hip-hop what Ron Jeremy is to pornography. Lucky for the Hoods, things are going well in 2014, with a world tour, a Platinum 7th album, and interviews on the big shows like MAXIM TV.
I'm here with Pressure and Suffer from the Hoods. Cheers to the beer, boys.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, girls.
What's your drink of choice? What do you guys usually get stuck into on the road?
Peroni or Asahi. Or maybe Scotch and Dry.
Probably Reds. People were so disappointed to hear that. Like, they drink right away.
I love how you reluctantly admit that.
The red wine.
The red wine,
yeah. Man, I'll never forget, we were playing Wollongong, we finished the show, and this guy snuck backstage and we just finished the set, and I was drinking a red, and he comes back and he goes, oh, sup. Sup.
Do you guys got any cracking hangover cures?
Hair of the Dog's the only thing. Hair of the Dog that is literally the only thing that I've found ever works.
The only thing I can do is fetal position.
Yeah, just sit there and mope.
Yeah.
Just bitch
I don't
out.
find any of it works.
Walking Under Stars, of course, going bloody well for you boys. A bit of a personal song in there from you about your son. Was that a hard call to put that in the album?
Yeah, I kind of didn't want to put it on the album at one point, and Suf convinced me of it.
Yeah.
I got to that point, I kind of lost perspective on the song because I wrote it for so long while the whole thing was going on, and it's easy to lose perspective on these things.
We talk about quitting eventually on I'm a Ghost. We talk about...
I'm a Ghost is almost a semi-man to you, listening to it. It's a beautiful song. It was, yeah.
Tools called me afterwards. He went the full tier.
Yeah.
The full tier.
I was driving on a first.
Never go the full tier.
Yeah, that's Dools, though.
Yeah, Dools, said, to be fair, I shouldn't have listened to it when I was on my period. So.
You guys are doing a bit of a Ryder comp at the moment. What's the weirdest shit you've had requested for this Ryder comp?
Oh, there's been a lot of weird requests.
We've had to reel in the weird, actually.
Yeah, I mean, the other day, I think it was Gladstone or Mackay, like a 13 or 14-year-old girl had gone, like, we need a case of Jacks and a topless waitress to serve.
What about the craziest city in Australia? Obviously, you had the big US tour. We'll get to that in a second. What's the place that goes off every time?
Albury.
Party hardest? Albury and Cairns. It's a tie of Albury and Cairns.
What's crazy? Firstly, what's crazy about Albury?
It's the after party in both cities. I mean, the crowds are great everywhere, but it's the after party that makes the city crazy.
You see more boobs in the States or more boobs in Australia in the crowd?
This is truly a men's magazine.
There's more boobs in Australia.
So girls flash more in Australia.
I think it's just a per capita thing. Our crowds are bigger here. People get more comfortable in larger numbers.
Did you boys, like when you're back doing the calling, in 2003, it's a long time ago, were you looking forward to now thinking, yeah, we'll be still doing it now, we'll be, hitting the States doing what you're doing?
It just kind of blew up unexpectedly for us. Yeah. We definitely didn't think we'd ever tour the States like we just did.
I don't
think we just full stop.
No, yeah, we didn't.
There was no thought that went into anything we did.
Just
we're in our early 20s, just not thinking about it.
Yeah, just getting dated.
Pretty much, yeah.
Boys, thanks so much for the chat. Really appreciate it. Cheers for having a beer with us.
Thank you.
See you out on stage tonight. He stood him up. This is an upset.
You missed.
They're still together. They're still friends. The Hoods are still good. If there's one thing we know about our resident fitness guinea pig, Garfield, it's that he loves to have a bat.
So this week we thought we'd teach him how to play with others and try his hand at baseball. It's time for MAXIM Fitness.
Hey, I'm Alex Glenn for the Sydney Blue Sox, and we're here with our friend Garfield, and we're going to teach him some of the basics of baseball.
Sweet.
But first, he needs to lose the hat.
What? Whoa, hey. Oh, okay, I gotcha.
There's a little saying in baseball, it's a little vulgar. It's 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink. We're gonna have 1 finger in the index part and then 2 in the pinky. Keep your eye on the ball. Try to catch it in the pocket right here.
Sweet, let's see if I can catch.
Ah! There we go. Make sure you keep your eye on the pitcher at all times. Make sure you try to hit this ball right here on the sweet spot. These guys throw 95 miles an hour, so you might need this.
I'm scared. Jesus, looks like it's coming straight for me. That was a shimmy.
Contact was made. All right, so we're at home plate right here. We're gonna slide out about 6 feet from home plate. As you're approaching home plate, we're gonna stick our right leg out and we're gonna tuck our left leg underneath our right leg. And make sure you put your arms in the air, kind of like you're riding a roller coaster.
Didn't make it home. Story of my life.
You gave it a good go, but well, you have to do some learning.
Okay, at least I hit one.
Yeah, you did.
Still to come on the show.
I check out Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
And the rest of us check out Aaron McNaught. It is that special time of the week where we do the Maxim Sex Survey, and this week's question is, how late is too late for a booty call? What about you, Lana?
It depends on who's calling the booty.
Me.
My phone's out of battery.
Okay, well, here's the Maxim Sex Survey. What about if you recharge and I called you later on? Or
I don't actually have a phone anymore.
what if I bought you a phone and then called you on it?
I don't live in Australia anymore, I'm overseas.
This week we're asking, how late is too late for a booty call? How late for you, Michael?
10:30.
10:30?
Yep, definitely.
Right.
In my younger day, a bit later.
So how late is too late for a booty call?
Never.
Never. Have you ever tried a booty call after 3 a.m?
No.
After 2 a.m?
No.
After midnight?
No.
You're either dating a gentleman or a liar.
I'd be delighted to get a call at midnight.
Prospects of success go down as the night goes on. If you're pushing it past midnight, they say nothing good happens past midnight.
2 a.m. should be okay?
It's fine.
What's a gentleman cut off for a booty call, for basically hooking up?
After 8 o'clock, regardless.
Never call after 8 o'clock?
No.
I have no idea what a booty call is. Tell me what a booty call is.
Maybe midnight.
Midnight,
yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Oh, I don't know. I would never answer, so I can possibly say. Country girl from Scotland, not my style.
What sort of quality are you picking up at 3 a.m. on Tinder?
Oh, mate, ain't nothing too crash hot, but you know, can't really complain, eh?
2 a.m. I reckon. Depends on how drunk you are, really, isn't it? It could be any time of night. I'm in hospitality, so sometimes it's 3 a.m., sometimes it's 7 a.m.
Midnight.
Never too late for a booty call.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Any time will do.
After 12. Midnight cut off.
Yeah.
10 o'clock, midnight.
I think I did one a bit later than that.
Oh, we're going 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, maybe it was about 3.
Oh, scandalous.
3 a.m. Far too late for a booty call.
Okay, would you accept 2 a.m?
Definitely.
Now, even though he won't admit to it, Curly does need a little bit of help on that summer body.
Just a little bit.
Probably got a little bit more than that. So this week he caught up with an NRL player to see how to best get in shape.
I am here at Darcy Lussick's place, post-training, having a bit of a feed. How are you, mate?
Good, mate.
Very good. Now, how much training you done today?
I was our first day back today, so...
bit of a lazy one?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say lazy one, but you know, we got to see all the new players and you know, coaches run their eye over us.
So everyone's been on the beers and the pies, and now it's game time. It's time to get back into it. So you're watching what you eat. You're getting stuck into some of these, the muscle meals.
Yeah, I've been on them for a few weeks now.
No mucking around shopping. No cooking fails in the kitchen.
No.
What's the worst thing you've ever cooked?
I tried to cook an omelette once.
You failed an omelette?
Yeah, so it didn't turn out.
Toast? You mastered toast?
Toast, yeah, I can do toast.
Here we go. All right, we're going to give this a crack. Oh, we'll get another one for me too, eh?
Yeah. Got one here for you.
Oh, pre-made?
Yeah, pre-made.
Something prepared earlier. This is sensational. Mate, we're smashing it. This is great stuff. If you want to get involved in some muscle meals, here's the website right now. You can also get yourself a bit of a cheeky discount for Maxim TV viewers right there. But we're going to have a beer or something. Probably can't, can we? Just healthy food and...
Yeah, just healthy food.
Go for a run around the park or something?
I'll give you a water.
Thanks, Darcy. Thanks a lot. Let's dive straight into some home entertainment with a DVD.
Yes, based on the 1996 film Fargo, the TV series has recently won 3 Emmy Awards, including Best Miniseries. Now on DVD, the kooky set starring Billy Bob Thornton and Colin Hanks focuses on a series of murders in small-town Minnesota, while the cops try to work out who'd done it.
We give Fargo 4 out of 5 thugs through a wood chipper.
Next up, let's check out a monster of a game.
Yes, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is the latest installment in the first-person military shooter and will take gamers to a whole new level. This time we're transported to the near future where technology allows players to wear exoskeletons, fly around with jetpacks and shoot freaking lasers. Oscar winner Kevin Spacey gives the game gravitas as the sinister Jonathan Irons, the baddie at the centre of the game.
Yes, we're giving Call of Duty Advanced Warfare 4 out of 5 neglected, angry girlfriends. Moving on, though, we've got our number 1 on the music front.
The number 1 of MAXIM Hot 100, Iggy Azalea, is set to release Reclassified, the reimagined version of her album, The New Classic. It features her new single, Beg For It. The album is set to be the soundtrack of the summer, whether you like it or not.
We are giving Reclassified 4 out of 5 fancy booties. From MTV VJ to WOD, Erin McNaught has certainly done us proud.
What's a WOD?
You know, like a WOD, like a wife of DJ.
Ah, yes, she shacked up with examples.
She certainly has, and here she is in the vault to finish us off this week. But next week, we've got the Bondi Hipsters on the show.
Heather Graham.
And so much more. We'll see you then.
Bye. Hi, I'm Erin McNaught, and welcome to my MAXIM cover shoot.